Yes, we do have a particular way that we want to play, but who said there's limits on the style that we produced last weekend? We have the ability, I think, to dial it up again. The fact is, I guess this group sets such high standards that we will probably never be satisfied, so we'll always want to get better.
This Six Nations has been really fun to be part of. We've kind of tried to build on what we had at WXV, and with John Mitchell coming in and just tried to build on all the things that he's implemented with our attack, our defence and everything like that. It's kind of exciting the stuff that we've brought into our team, and I think obviously the girls have always been training super hard, and I think it's kind of showed on the pitch and we've built throughout the tournament. So coming into the Six Nations, I'd been injured all season, so it was kind of just about getting back as fit as possible and hopefully being able to perform for the Red Roses. I think obviously the first match was quite a shock to the system. I think I had to end up staying on for 80 minutes out in Italy. It was quite warm, so yeah, it kind of hit me by surprise, but I think it got me ready for the rest of the tournament. So sometimes it's better just to do the full 80 and then you see how it goes from there, really. The line out is a key part of us as the Red Roses. Being able to call it is like a crucial point. I think it's really important that you have the connections with the 10, with the 9 as well, to make sure you get the right calls going into that and you're working your way up the pitch, and everyone's on the same page as a team, so that we can attack as one and that we can play with the tempo that we like to do so as well. But also like just making sure you're doing the right calls when you actually get to the line. You're looking for that space and you're analysing beforehand as well. I think that's a really important part of it. See where they go to, obviously defensively as well. We like to do a lot of analysis there and really see where they're going up and hopefully take some of their ball away from them.
Zoe Allcross, she is an amazing player. I think she's one of those players who always can affect a game. She's an amazing line-out caller, line-out leader. She's someone who's very calm, collected, and when you're in a line-out you always feel like safe in there because she knows she's going to call the right call and call it to the right place, and she always has a good process to it as well. And not only that, she's a really friendly face too, so sometimes it's really daunting coming into a line-out, learning all these new calls, but Zoe's someone she will sit down with you and she'll go for the line-outs, but she can also switch on the pitch too.
Last time we're all together, the Six Nations, everyone has been absolutely outstanding. In the team that takes the field on Saturday, we're doing it for everyone in this circle right now. And whatever the result, stand tall and proud. This has been a phenomenal Six Nations for us. Roses are red roses!
Leadership to me, I think, means leading by example. I'm not someone who talks a lot or likes to be talking a lot. I mean, my friends would disagree. I talk a lot with my friends, but on pitch, I kind of like to lead by example, leading by training standard, leading by game standard. And I think leadership is something that you carry with you all the time. It's not just an on-pitch thing, it's also an off-pitch thing. And that can be different for anybody. Some people are great for leading by their words and their motivational speeches, and I think it's really important for when it comes to leadership, finding something that works for you. And for me, it's definitely leading through your actions. We're a team of loads of experience and different levels of experience too. You know, there's a lot of girls who've been in this team for many, many years, and there's new leaders coming in and emerging in the squad too. And I think it's really good to have that balance across the squad because you have people you can relate to for different areas. Obviously being so young and being around a lot of experienced players, it's kind of easy to go into your shell or, you know, be led by other people. And I think it's been kind of eye-opening for me, like being in a position where I can now lead in different ways. And yeah, I've super enjoyed, you know, being around the likes of Miley Packer, Alex Matthews, you know, and learning from them. I think, you know, it's kind of cliche, but when I got into rugby, obviously being a flanker, Miley was one of those people that I watched and kind of learned from. So to even come in and training alongside her and then play alongside her, it's been so good to have such an experienced head to be able to like drip feed me in all these training sessions. And I think we've, you know, got a relationship now. We kind of understand each other, and you know, on pitch stuff we would like to push each other. Off pitch, have a little bit of competitive banter there too. So it's been really nice. Becoming captain when Miley came off against Wales was a huge experience for me. You know, I kind of got told about it the week of the game. It was a very casual conversation with Mitch, which is very much on brand for him, and you know, kind of makes you feel really at ease. So I kind of knew it was coming. I didn't feel, you know, hugely nervous or feel like I had this huge role to fulfill because I feel like I'd been prepped throughout the week. And obviously you go into that role being captain, you know, there's never a perfect captain, and Miley will say for herself, she grows with it every single game. So, you know, for me to have that first little snippet and that first little experience, it was good. A bit nerve-wracking speaking to the ref, but I enjoyed it. How would I describe playing against France in 3 words? I think I would say physical. 2, I would say passionate. And finally, I'd say exciting. Playing against France Twickenham last year, it was definitely a game of 2 halves. Obviously a record-breaking crowd and a huge day, and I think we kind of all felt that as a team, and we came out in that first half absolutely blazing and raring to go, and I think the score kind of showed that. I mean, I think we played some of our best rugby and our best passages that we've played, and obviously in the second half France came out guns blazing, raring to go as well, and you know, as we saw the scoreboard go up and go up for the French side, I think, you know, they're a team you can never rule out, but I don't think there was ever a moment where we actually thought we wouldn't win it, so yeah.
Throughout the Six Nations and just as a Red Roses standard in general, we train super intently and at a really, really fast pace. So hopefully going out there tomorrow, that is something that we can really put on the pitch. And I think last year maybe we kind of thought the job was done at half time when they actually turned it right around and came back firing at us at half time. So I think it is really important that when we do come out at half time, we're still on it and we're going for it for the full 80 minutes.
I remember when I went back to, we go a long way back when we first started against Italy. Can you remember what I said in the room at the same time? Trust who you are. Trust who you're with. And trust what you have. And nothing changes tonight. Nothing changes. So go out there and enjoy.
The finale of the 2024 Guinness Women's Six Nations, France against England. There's only one trophy and they are not going to share it. The forwards who go back round the corner, still not to be inches short. Kabeya tries to power over, really well read there by the French defensive line to push her back. Bottom and popped up, try for England. France holding the defensive line for now, but for how long? It's too easy for England. Over the line goes Alex Matthews. And France still yet to turn up to their own party. Still French ball. This is one of the best positions they've had. Vernier goes over. It is game on in Bordeaux. England have had a try scored against them on 17 minutes. Really well marshalled in the end by the French backs as Boulard. Oh, it's a stolen ball by Meg Jones. She's read that brilliantly. That's going to be a try in the corner. Wonderful work by the England outside centre to completely nullify any threat. France come away with it. Vernier, oh, some nice looping run by Bourdon-Sansus, who's off and away on the far side. She pushes it out wide. Waiting is Ménager. Is she going to be hunted out? She's still going. Ménager will score. What an effort by the French, made by Bourdon-Sansus, finished in the end by Ménager. Oh my goodness, Amy Cocaine, that line out throwing needs to be put up in an art gallery. 4 tries for England. It's still moving. Amy Cocaine still has it. That's surely going to be going over. Try number 5.
Try.
The Red Roses, you have to give them credit. They're going to go in here at half-time, absolutely flying. Back underway. It's going to have to be some team talk from the French. No one there for France. Eventually it's Bourdon-Sansus who's been everywhere today. There's a big take from Vernier. She's bust through. Taken off the floor. It's going to come out to Ménager. She will score. They are the team with 14 women on the field. They are the ones that are scoring. But is this too much too late? Packer, Powell, popped up ball. Matthews, too easy. Great finish by Alex Matthews. And there's just no time now for France to do anything. Comes back, Aitchison will send it out, that's it! It's not just a slam, it's a triple grand slam for England.
That was a grand slam in front of a hostile French crowd. Stand tall and proud. I think we should all have a lot more smiles on our faces. Yeah? Reds on red, red, roses!
It's been a really enjoyable experience, lots of fun, never a dull moment, plenty of laughs. These girls have got plenty of humour as well. But yeah, getting to this point, we always knew that this was going to be where it was going to be an arm wrestle. We've been looking forward to that for some time, and yeah, the girls stood up really well today. You can never underestimate this tournament. It's our bread and butter. It's where we get our respect at home, and you know, we wanted to stay the best 45 days ago. We chipped away at it. We've been able to achieve that, and we were after a different mentality and a different approach in the way that we played, and I think we can take a lot of credit for that.